So I see that you guys are, having this discussion online about ancestors, and that recently something went viral where a woman was saying that ancestors are demonic. But anyways, I see a lot of videos on there, and one of the videos that I saw that I really like, is a video of a woman. Her name is Chat with Zahara. She was talking about how people need to be paying attention to the real demons. And the real demons are the demons that are right here in this physical realm. The ones that are hidden and protected. Now, I thought that video that she posted was so empowering and so true, because I don't know about you guys, but my mom's side of the family is from Louisiana. Her father's side is from Kentucky. And I noticed something about Southern people is that they are very secretive. Like, there's a lot of family secrets. Things you don't find out until later. Things you don't find out, until you're in your 30s. Always secrets, okay? So something that is always a kept secret for some reason is molestation. And that needs to be talked about. I've heard it, I've seen it within my own family and people who I'm friends with, my cousins, and that's something that needs to be discussed. Like, why is it that there are secrets being held on people who are evil? Like, why are you allowing your children to still go around evil people? Why is it that we are still allowing, not we, because I'm not, why is it that people are still allowing creeps into their homes, knowing that they have children? Why is it being shrugged off? Why is it not being believed when women or men say that they've been molested by a family member or a close family friend? Why is this not being discussed and talked about? Why are we keeping things secret? Now, I have a theory. I want to share my theory. My theory is that this stems from slavery. That, if master decides to come in and do something, he gets away with it. He can do that, right? So everybody is quiet. You're quiet about it. You don't do anything about it. You don't fight back about it. You just deal with it. I have another theory that maybe this also stems from back when women didn't have rights. And, when you were married, you were basically your husband's property. You were like a child. You were like cattle. And basically, I'm wondering if even back then, was it quieted? Was it shushed because there was nothing you could do about it? Literally nothing you could do about it because men had that much authority. Now, it's not only men that are pedophiles. It's women, too. So my theories go back to slavery from when the masters, white men and women, were molesting, raping, people of color. Not just African Americans, not just Africans, but also indigenous people, native people. That's my theory, because I'm wondering, why is everything so shushed? Why is it shushed? And so there needs to be history on that. Come on. There needs to be some sort of discussion about that, but it needs to be addressed, because that's how you break through generational curses. That's how you stop repeating the same cycle. And I just feel like that needs to be talked about. Furthermore, if your child feels uncomfortable, if your child feels like something's off, if they don't feel safe somewhere, listen. And I say this as someone who's dealt with sexual abuse. Listen. If your child is acting strange around someone, pay attention. Pay attention. Your child should feel so comfortable with you and so safe around you that they could be able to say anything to you about anyone. Does that make sense? And know that you'll believe them. There are so many people that aren't believed by their own family members. There are so many people who are told to be quiet by their own family members. So I personally want to say, speaking up for yourself, sharing your truth, sharing your story, is you breaking generational curses. You doing something different. No more secrecy in families. No more secrecy in households. No more secrecy. I just noticed that for me as a mixed woman, I've seen this within African American families and Latino families, that it's always some sort of secret about someone in the family and this person's still around. Why is this person still around? So that's what I wanted to discuss with you guys. Share your story. I know it may be painful, it may be hurtful, but pay attention to the signs. Pay attention. Don't just let anyone around your children. I don't care how close you are to that person. You can't let everyone around your children. You gotta watch. Even your grandparents, even your parents, you gotta watch your siblings, you gotta watch your cousins, your friends, you gotta watch how people are with your kids. You gotta watch how your children respond back to these individuals and stand up for them. That is the message. Break these generational curses and cycles by speaking up, sharing your story. Now, I just want to personally say, because I had an epiphany and memory today, shout out to my cousin. She knows who she is. I think you were trying to protect me from something when I was a kid. I think that's why you always kept me close to you when I was a kid. And I've come to that realization today. So thank you. Thank you.